everybody, my name is Rotor. Welcome to Sons of the Forest. Right now I just have my brother with me, but we might have Chunchasku later. Maybe.
Hello.
So that might be fun. In the meantime, let's get this shit on the road. I'm not one of those streamers that likes to loiter on the menu forever and wait for people to show up.
There seems to be some personal issue there.
Start the game.
Hey, it's always a good sign to start a game in a helicopter, right?
Totally, because every time that's ever happened, it goes great.
Hey, Walker, it's always a good sign when the game starts in a helicopter.
Yeah, but I'm still on the lobby screen.
What?
It says
I'm in game.
It says game is starting. It's Will's Wi-Fi got all fucked. I don't know if you heard about that.
I did not.
Fucking truck smashed into a Wi-Fi tower
Oh.
and took out Xfinity and T-Mobile, and then all the
Not
stuff.
just Xfinity and T-Mobile, literally any carrier you have got knocked out. It was like a tower meant for...
It was like a hub tower.
For everybody.
And then fucking the cell towers all went down because they got clusterfucked by people being like, oh, no internet? Data.
Huh.
Now I'm loading in. Gonna eat a cookie. Okay. I'm actually reading the loading screen hints. I've never done that in a game before. Sons of the fuck! Cookies. Motherfucker, load! Load, motherfucker, load! Load! Okay, I need the helicopter. We're gonna... Since you said you were already... It's frozen. Ow. I see you checking out the deaf dude. Jesus, I think I need to turn my graphics down.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Turn my graphics down real quick because there's some real fucking latency.
Gotcha.
There we go. Hey! Watch it, you deaf motherfucker. I need those medicines.
Bunny! Dinner! Fast little fucker.
It's a fucking bunny. Now, from my experience from the first game, it's best to try to wade your way towards the beach and make your base towards the beach, but we are a fucking ways from there. My question is this the same island?
I don't know.
Deaf dude.
Hi-ho. It's off to survive we go.
Gonna not get eaten by a cannibal fox. Hi-ho. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. That's a parody. That counts as parody, Disney. Calm your tits. I want to touch the water while we're in the cold biome. I'll freeze my tits off.
What tits?
Yeah, you're the one between the two of us that has titties.
Not even, you little shit.
I'm kidding. What? Who's mad, man? Do 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 do. Absolutely terrified to see what these new monstrosities are. We can just find a way to get down the mountain without winding up crippled.
We'll be fine.
Or what was it Ned Flanders used in the Simpsons movie? Paraplegerino?
What's the worst that could happen?
Death. Not a good one. Roxanne Sticks, the essence of survival. like watching the tree line because in the fucking original they can climb the trees. You're not getting the drop on me today, motherfuckers.
Watch your profanity.
Do, 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 do. Okay, so
Oh!
what did you do?
I found a creature! He's in the trees! He's looking at us!
Oh, fucking great. Where?
Found him!
That's not even like a creature. That's just a fucked up cannibal. Come here, you bitch.
Did he just go into the rock?
I think he ducked around the rock. Or there's a cave entrance nearby that he just ran into. Either way, he ran away, so... No biggie. We're all good, we're fine.
My knife has tasted blood.
Whoa, shit. Beep-a-dee-ba-dee-beep.
Oh yeah, so you do remember our mission, right? We're supposed to find an old rich guy and his family or something are missing.
Yeah. Because when you're rich white folk, you get the search parties, but when you're a boat of 250,000 refugees, you're on your own.
What the fuck? I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I don't think I want to know.
There's a boat of 250,000 refugees on the way to the U.S. that fucking disappeared, and they haven't done shit to look for it.
Oh. Oh yeah, Walker.
You interrupted her, but yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I was saying the part about it that made it more on the tragic side is that at the same time that this ship went missing was the exact same time that that sub exploded and went missing. And all of the search parties were busy looking for poor billionaires when there was a lot more people looking for help somewhere else.
For stupid ass billionaires. How you gonna get in the cheapest fucking submarine you ever seen in your life, controlled by a controller I wouldn't give my player to?
I feel sorry for the kid that went, well, 17-year-old, I guess. He didn't even want to go, but
He was 19 and actually, he was not a great person. He was a stalker.
huh?
The kid you're referring to, he was actually 19, so not a kid, and he has had a history of stalking celebrity women
Ooh.
and harassing them, so I guess it's not a total loss.
I didn't know about that.
Yet.
Okay, so then I guess there really was no one to feel sorry for on that submarine.
Nope. Ugh.
And yeah, did you guys hear that now there's like a $200,000 program about like going into space? It's like, wow, y'all billionaires did not learn a damn thing.
The timeline's fixing itself. Let them wipe themselves out. It's called natural selection.
Out of curiosity, where does the money go? Like, if those billionaires die, what happens to their money?
Probably to nearest kin or whoever they want to leave it to.
Yeah.
And if there's
Quick,
no
Walker, we
money,
gotta...
it probably
Oh,
goes
there's
to the
another
government.
candy ball. Yeah, come here, bud. Come here, creepy crawly critter. Why are you running? Why are you running?
No, wait, please. I'm a friendly. Why are you doing this to me?
I got a body.
What are you gonna do with that body?
Well, once we set Cap, I'm gonna, if I can do what I did in the first game, I'm gonna burn him for his bones.
Oh, okay. Found another one!
The buddy, bitty bitty buddy.
I like how they're technically not attacking us. You're the one actually starting shit.
No, that one ran away like a little bitch. What is making
Maybe
those
they're
lag
peaceful.
spikes happen?
Maybe they're peaceful. Maybe you're the problem, you invading colonizer. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hey! Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, you just
Make a
gonna
swing
run
at-
away?
You gonna swing at me? Yeah, you better run.
We're all tough now, and then one of the mutants is gonna come after us, and we're both gonna be like, "Ooh!"
How far away is low ground?
Wonder if you can do the thing in the first one you can do, which is deforestation by bomb.
You hear that, right?
I don't hear shit.
Walker, get over here.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, there's a camp.
Suggestions?
Uh,
Also, where did you get the axe? I want an axe.
it's in the little plastic bag you picked up when you spawned.
Walker, he's right behind you.
Oh, shit. Well, he's coming at me now.
He's what?
Shut up. I know what it sounds like, I don't care. Okay, he's dead. Now let's go. Oh, there's another one. I was about to say raid the village, but... Look out!
Ow. If you could kindly help me up, I'd ever be so thankful.
Well,
Thank you.
since we're here, might as well try to raid this motherfucker.
Ow! How'd I permadie that time?
I think it's because you got down twice.
Hmm.
You probably waking up in like a cave somewhere, yeah?
A different camp it looks like.
Is there anybody in it, or are you gonna be able to get out?
Hold on, cut myself free. Why do these cannibals have radio?
Because they're taking shit
They're probably still at my crash site.
from ours and probably other people's, given this game's history. Yeah? Yes. Oh, wait. Is this not the stone axe? What the fuck did I just make? Oh, I made the fucking repair tool. I don't want that.
Oh, hey, don't mind me. I'm just your local rope man. Listen, you don't mess with me, I won't mess with you. I'm not like my brother. He's a bit of a sociopath.
Hey.
He just picks fights wherever he can go. I'm just gonna go now. Okay, you have a nice day. Okay.
Okay, we got torch for
Whew.
it.
I'm looking over.
Didn't I
for
pick up
leaf
tape
clover.
somewhere in the camp? No. Is there not a crafted axe in this game?
Also, I'm not seeing any axes, but I'm in my bag.
No,
but
no.
I don't.
There's a little plastic bag that should be on one side of your inventory mat that says like emergency on it.
Oh,
Open it up and you get the axe, the GPS tracker, and something else.
okay. Oh, hey, how's it going? Don't mind me. Just, collecting blueberries.
Alright, there's a dude tied up over here. Let me just put you out of your misery, Broham.
Alright, just gonna go now. You have a nice day.
The dude's missing all of his facial orifices. I'm doing him a favor. Oh, there's more of them. Here, friend.
I swear, I leave him alone for 5 minutes and he starts committing murders.
Hey, ow! You fucking bitch. Oh, shit.
Oh, God, why did that one hit me? Any chance you can help me up?
I'm down.
Oh, then I guess we'll just both respawn. But why did he one-shot me?
They can also do the charge swings. He probably hit you with that. Oh, hey. We got tied up like those dudes I was mercy killing.
Oh, hey, how you doing, bud?
Hey.
Just gonna go grab my bag over there.
Where's my bag?
Probably over in the same area. God damn it!
Fuck.
Are you still up, bud?
Nope. Respawn. Shut the fuck up, dildo. Come here, bitch. Fuck.
Hold on, I'm still awake. God damn it! I literally pick up my bag and he Ugh. This game is dog shit. This game is dog shit.
Hey, you, be quiet. Go back to drawing your stuff.
Her ratchet cord.
Oh, she finished that piece. This is a different porno.
Okay, you know what? Instead of picking a fight, I say we grab our shit and bolt.
It's almost like that's kind of the way the game
Run.
We've got to run for our lives.
Oh, look at that. We just about made it to the beach, finally.
Although I am curious, Colby, how long do you think it takes me to finish a piece? 'Cause I started that thing like almost a month ago.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. It's different for every artist.
Well, I would like to get the number because usually that can tell me about what quality grapefruit group I tend to appear in. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess if I had to guess, maybe a couple of hours to finish the piece.
A little longer than that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Walker. So I found something interesting at Walmart today.
Yeah.
The Megatron from Armada.
Huh.
It's in a thing called the Legacy. I guess it's called the Legacy edition or whatever.
Alright, now we pick somewhere on this fucking beach to set up a base camp. And we'll be right as rain.
You sure it's all wet and soggy?
Cause it's fucking raining. I set up on the beach every time.
All right, I'll follow your lead, Captain.
Except this beach isn't spawning turtles that don't know if water collectors are even in this game. But I'm sure it'll still work.
I mean, with the rain mechanic, it's gotta be at least part of it, right?
Yeah, I was saying that to the book, by the way, not you, but yes, I concur. Switch mode. Now. Oh.
Just whatever you need me to do, I guess.
I'm picking us a basic shelter. And then when we get the shelter built, we're gonna put some walls around it and begin to
Okay, I like this
formulate-
plan already. It involves building walls.
Oh Jesus! Put away your walkie-talkie, asshole.
Oh hey!
Oh, is that Chun?
No, it's the
Oh, it's the
guy
deaf guy.
All right, you focus on the building. I'll tell him to go get us some food.
I'm gonna reposition that.
Or actually, you know, I will get logs and drop here.
Thank you for the follow.
All right, go on. Don't just stand there. I gave you the thing. Go on. Go. Get.
Do I have to do it too? No, I didn't want to do that. That was the wrong command.
Get logs and drop here. All right, go on. Okay, you nodded. Now go get some logs. Oh! Is a lady! Walker, look, is a lady!
Oh, the lady?
With 3 legs.
What the first thought was.
No, I
Yeah,
was
he
just
saw
surprised.
boobs.
Oh, for goodness sake. And it is getting dark. Do we have flashlights?
Not yet.
Yet you can build flashlights.
You can find them.
I can't see shit.
Hang on.
I swear if you've led us to our deaths, we're gonna die of pneumonia.
I haven't left to shit other than survival. Just hold fucking, just tap L and you'll pull out your freaking lighter. There you go.
Alright, how do I light this fire with it?
I don't even think that's a fire. I'm trying to figure out how to craft, how to make it let me craft the fire. Okay, I can't figure it out. Okay. I crafted a torch. Does the torch actually work in this one? Because in the first game, the torch didn't make a lick of goddamn difference. Oh, shit, yeah, that makes a shit ton of difference.
I want a torch.
It's a stick and a cloth, if you have any cloth.
Huh?
It's a stick and a cloth, if you have any cloth.
I've got plenty of sticks. And rocks. I don't really have any,
How do I...
don't really have any cloth.
How do I keep... How do I give you something? Oh, wait. Is this it? There we go. I just put some cloth in your bag.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Thank you.
It's just...
No, I don't want to...
Diff guy. Hey, buddy.
Alright, how do I light my torch?
The lighter button.
Oh, I see.
Go on. Go. Man. Why don't you do your shit?
I thought you were just deaf, not dumb.
Oh, that's expensive. Alright, we're gonna need one of these. Start pile driving your sticks into this thing. This will make it easier to get logs to and fro.
Ba-ching.
Alright, log sled. And then when the day
I see.
when the day re-arrives, we'll head over to
Alright.
the forest and start filling it up.
To the trees.
No, motherfucker, you don't go to the trees in the dark. That's a death wish.
So what, we're just supposed to wait out the night?
Hang on.
Damn, you got the seagulls laughing at you.
I'll fucking... whoop your ass.
Okay, how do I place a rock down? Okay. Hello, dumb person.
No, hang on, hang on.
Okay.
You.
Build fire.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Let's see if he can at least follow that order. Oh, okay, he's actually going to do something.
Doopy doopy doo.
Wait, what'd you tell him to do?
Build a shelter so we can sleep.
Oh, okay. I did good. Can I has cookie?
Now come over here. Sleep. Come over here and sleep, motherfucker.
All right, I was saving. I was saving, you little shit. Okay, now I'll save. You little shit.
Take too damn long, Jesus.
Can I has cookie?
All right.
Okie dokie.
Let me get logs up here.
Okay.
Alrighty. Where'd you go? There'd you go.
We're gonna go this way because there's a direct ramp right up to some trees over here.
Ooh, there's a waterfall. That's got to be fresh water, right? Because I am dying of thirst and hunger right now.
I think.
Aren't waterfalls typically a source of fresh water?
Depends on where the waterfall's located.
Well, I'm grunting in pain every time I drink the water, so.
Then don't do that. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
He's a lumberjack, he might be gay.
Not gay, I'm bisexual, you bigot.
And that's okay.
Dirk, dirk. Beep, 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 beep. Can I only carry one fucking log at a time in this game? I can't hoof it with two like I did fucking in the original? That's fucking garbage. It's more effective if you walk in circles around the tree. Cut it from all sides. Whee!
Oh, no, you can carry two.
Ow. Oh, there we go. Have to tap it and not hold it. Durka, durka.
Okay, we're full capacity.
That holds less than it did in the first game. Okay. I'm
And
gonna...
actually, are you sure we want it right by the beach, maybe not up here? Kind of a nice spot up here.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna drop those up there. You can go move the log sled. I'm gonna go move our blueprint. happy. Oh look, it is a slut. Slutus Maximus.
Rude.
Okie dokie. There he goes getting the logs.
No, 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 wait, get back here, you idiot!
He's going to where you told him to go.
Then I'll tell him to take a break.
Okay.
No, get back here, you moron!
That's about there.
I am the emperor of the galaxy.
I am the emperor.
Now I have to pee.
Santa Claus, we are fucking assholes. For what reason? Why are you such little bastards? What was done to you that made you such bastards? I mean, other than the constant physical abuse from Oogie Boogie.
To be fair, that was never confirmed. That's just...
No, that is canon. If you count the video games as canon. That's super.
I'm pretty sure the video games are canon.
Because you'd see Oogie Boogie in the fucking Game Boy game fucking eviscerate Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
For what reason?
He gets...
Because they failed their mission.
Yeah, he gets pissed off because they had one... He told them to get one thing from Finkelstein and they failed. And he fucking... Literally, you see Barrel's little tiny GBA sprite go through a wall.
Damn.
Getting up to Santa Claus, Yerga Durga her.
Herby-doo-derby-doo, sherby-derby-doo.
I'm Dr. Finkelstein. Since he put his brain in that lady she made at the end, is he fucking himself?
I mean, it was only half his brain, so I guess half, yes?
I mean, if you really want to be technical on that front, Eve came from Adam, so...
So does that mean Finkelstein partially identifies as a woman?
Yes.
Wow, Nightmare Before Christmas was progressive before. Who would have thought it'd be so progressive?
Hey, boss! I got the logs! Do I get a tweet?
Sure.
Don't be
you
so
can have-
fucking demeaning, God.
I think if...
He's such a
I'm
dick.
I'm not... What? I just gave him a voice.
Like a horrendously offensive one.
He's clearly not the sharpest tool in the shed.
I could say something, but I'm not gonna. That's too mean.
Okay, we have a extra half log. I'll just dunk to the side for the time being. Oh no, wait! It says that there's still a spot for a half log. Where is it? Oh no, is this a 3/4 log? No, it looks like a half log. What the fuck? Whatever. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Did I do good? Did I do good? Do I get a treat?
Oh, wow.
Oh, hell yeah. We don't even need the cart because it all fell like right next door. Santa Claus. We got it, boss. Good job, buddy-o.
Can I has cookie?
You're so freaking offensive.
Why are you offended if I ask for cookie?
Why does he sound like the Family Guy Kermit the Frog? Yeah, it's back the way you came. You know, it's actually super great.
Huh.
The show, the Star Trek type show that Seth MacFarlane did for Hulu, the Orville.
Oh, yeah?
It's fucking phenomenal.
By the way, so the other day I came up with a pretty damn good comparison, like, and it's funny because, like, Coda and them were like, they're like, I hate how accurate that is, but they were still laughing.
Yeah.
Alright, want me to tell you?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the difference between a Democrat and a Republican?
What?
A Democrat will kick a baby and deny that baby ever existed. A Republican will kick a baby and say, so what if I kick that baby? Maybe that baby deserved to be kicked.
It's kind of too wordy for a joke.
It's not wrong, though. You know, Democrats will be just like, I didn't kick no baby. That baby didn't exist.
Getting really political out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just
No politics on stream.
All right.
Like, Dad bitches at me for not being able to keep my head out of politics. You're worse.
I'm not wrong though. It's the
Doesn't
only
matter.
difference.
Shut up.
Okay.
There's frogs rolling away down the beach. Kidnap the bro, ham. Kidnap the bro. Kidnap the bro, ham. Kidnap the bro.
Oh, I love chai tea.
What
did you say?
Chai tea!
Chai means tea.
What's like even doing a coffee with cream?
I can't with you Americans. This is why you're not on the team, Miles.
Oh, I love chai tea. No!
No! I'm on a journey of self-discovery. And you came to India. That's a cliche, bro. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Have is the best, unironically.
Oh, no, yeah, like... And, dude, Hobby was awesome.
Hobie.
Like, G.
Literally knew that kid for like a few minutes, but was still willing to... And I've been hearing... I'm wondering if you guys can confirm this, because people have been saying that Hobby is gay. Is there any...
Hobie.
Is that true?
Hobie
Is
doesn't
Hobie
do-
gay?
Hobie doesn't do titles. He hates labels, so who knows if he is or isn't. He hates consistency
Okay.
and he hates labels.
How do you make planks?
It just kind of happens automatically. You go to where it needs more, and you just tap the button, and it just automatically...
I've been trying to cut these damn things into planks, and it don't work.
What did you say? Chai tea.
Oh, I love chai tea. No!
I honestly think though one of the more cooler parts of the show of the movie is the fact that they're not translating the Spanish because it actually worked for me. I actually just finished a month of doing the
Oh,
Duolingo
that reminds me.
Spanish.
That reminds me. I need to show you guys this. If this doesn't happen in the next movie, I will be severely disappointed.
Okay.
Oh, wait, wrong chat. Y'all watch this. Tell me that this needs to happen.
Oh, wait, is this the... Did you just tell me shut up? Because I love this video. Yes, it is. I love this video.
Tell me that needs to...
She would whoop his ass.
Hello, I am Foxy Bish. Oh, God.
Although there is
And when it...
something that I'd like to point out that a lot of fans are worried about. So, in the original Miles Morales comics, he doesn't lose his dad.
He loses his mom because of Venom.
Notice her hairstyle.
Uh-huh.
Loose over the shoulder ponytail. You know, that anime pony style that they give all the moms that are fated for certain death.
No.
And notice how she's also the one we spent the most time bonding with throughout the movie.
No. Come on. No. Come on. No. I mean, and plus, it doesn't have to be comic accurate, because Miles' uncle was a scumbag in the comics, but he's actually a decent guy in the movies. You know, still the Prowler, but
Some
at least...
stuff do still align.
Uncle Aaron. Yeah, there is a rain catcher with turtle shells, so there are turtles somewhere. You done messed up, Aaron.
Oh, and also, when Miles' mom hits Miguel with the Chancellor, it needs to say Chancellor, like as the sound effect.
Do you mean Chunkla?
Chancellor, sorry. By the way, I guess you guys could say the bagel really hit the spot, huh?
Oh my god. You ain't doing a bagel!
You think you're so fucking funny.
Alright, well, what are we doing now, Chief?
He's trying to find turtle shells for a rain catcher.
No, that's a side thing. Trying to see if there's like a bed or bedrolls, because apparently, even though this is listed among the shelters like the cabin, there's no sleeping spot. So this may have been a waste of time. Okay, we're gonna put this next to it to be the actual sleeping spot.
Wait, what the heck is that?
What is what?
There's something out in the middle of the ocean.
It's probably a boat or a buoy that we can go investigate.
Well, my GPS is also pointing towards it, so...
Alright, we'll take a break from building the shelters, various shelters.
Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse was such a good movie. Do you think it was better Into the Spider-Verse, or do you think they're, like, on equal footing?
They're both amazing. You can't make me choose.
Yeah, you're not wrong. By the way, Gwen's hair looks so much better in this one.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she's had time to style it after a hack job that she got from the nurse in the last movie. That was
Oh, turtle, I'm gonna kill you and take your shell.
There's no.
Tonight we dine on turtle soup.
Okie dokie, dead old turtle.
Alright, what do we have here?
I didn't want to eat it. I wanted to store it, but okay.
Found a guy! He's not looking so good.
Wait up, damn it.
And the music went wow.
Yeah, funny God, there's a T-Rex Spider-Man, yeah. I'm a little bummed that my favorite Spider-Man got played up as nothing but an edgelord joke. The well-defined muscle joke was hilarious, though, because he is always drawn with, like, the most defined muscles possible.
Hey. There's all these people pointing out how when Broadway winning comic books, women artists are just as guilty to the men.
I look side to side. Everything looks normal, but clearly something.
Ow, what the fuck? What just hit me?
Like, I kind of hate the whole argument that I hear all the time, like, why don't they draw male characters the way they draw female characters in comic books? They do. You just don't notice because it's through the female gaze. Like, have you seen how they draw Nightwing? His legs are never closed.
Hey. Hey. Buddy. What happened to you, friend?
Looks like head trauma.
Fucked up.
We got some flares.
Are you just robbing a good guy?
Yeah.
He's not gonna need it!
We in a little motherfucking boat. Spider Cowboy be rolling up on all the ladies' TikTok pages like, howdy.
Nah, y'all are here for Spider-Man 2099.
Absolutely.
You're...
Like, I want
And Sony knew what they were doing. I showed you that TikTok they made.
where? I want to do things to that man that is so
And there's canon information that this motherfucker originally had a way more defined big ass on the model. And the dudes above the animation department were like, tone that shit down.
You know how his suit is like nanotechnology?
So that when Miles was zapping it, he was kind of naked.
Yeah, he doesn't wear anything under that at all. That's canon. So if that zaps out,
You two were just like, thank you, Miles!
Oh, there's another dead dude here on the beach.
Where?
Come to me. He has food.
yeah.
By the way, I like how you got so triggered when someone compared Miguel and Ironwood.
That's because Miguel genuinely believes he's doing all he can for everybody in the equation.
Ironwood's just a jackass.
Like whether or not Miguel is ultimately wrong is different in this case from Ironwood because Ironwood knew he was wrong but didn't care. Miguel doesn't know if he's wrong or not. He genuinely believes he's doing the full right thing and he's trying to protect everybody he can.
Yay, I'm not dying of thirst anymore. This
Right? If Miguel is right, he is doing the right thing just the wrong way because one person's life is significantly less than an entire universe. He genuinely has good intentions at heart, whether or not he's being misled. And I feel like he is being misled
I mean, wasn't Ironwood, from his point of view, saving who he could?
He was justifying, though. He knew what he was doing was wrong.
Literally, he was
Miguel
all
doesn't.
Spider-Punk was
Miguel
cool,
doesn't
yeah.
hide information from Miles the way that Ruby was. Sorry, the way that Ironwood was hiding shit from the Ruby team.
No, literally.
Miguel is entirely upfront with Miles and tells him everything that they believe to be correct.
And also,
We
Ironwood
should
didn't
tell
hide
him to
anything.
stop gathering logs.
Ironwood was telling the truth the entire time. That's
And
why
then-
he
When was-
let all of them.
When?
When he said he had the backing of the government, in which case he just shot them if they disagreed with him.
That's not having the backing of the government, Mr. Ironwood. Or, you know,
Lying about the bomb.
yeah, that too.
Yeah. Wait, how did he lie about the bomb?
He didn't tell them that that's what was happening when it came to saving everybody. Hiding the truth.
This is all I can do to save everyone. That's why when they have when they prove that they have a way that can work and save everyone, I'm still gonna try to fucking kill them just to save the goddamn empty city.
Which I guarantee you, if Miles proves that there's a way to save lives without destroying galaxies, that Miguel will hop on that shit immediately because that's what he would have done for his daughter.
Ironwood's just a jackass.
Alright. And possibly a victim of his own semblance, but they didn't really establish that very well.
He's
Considering
he's been a jackass since his first appearance. Literally, the first thing in the series he was shown doing was trying to get Ozpin voted off of being the headmaster of Beacon. That was the first thing. Yes, this guy who trusted me enough to let me in on this so that I could be prepared to help defend my kingdom. Fuck him. Fucking dole.
To be fair, I guess it is a matter of perspective. Which, obviously, Ironwood's was warped, but...
Not really a matter of perspective at all. It's literally who is actually trying things to the best intentions.
It's like, who's actually trying to help and who's just sitting there being a dickhead.
Like, the biggest difference to point that it's not a matter of perspective is that when Ironwood was explaining his need to kill civilians, he was completely monotone and okay with his choice. When Miguel was explaining to Miles that he needs to let what happens, he was holding back tears. He felt sympathy for Miles and he felt terrible about what needed to happen. Everybody did. Everybody felt sorrow. But they knew it needed to be done. That's the difference.
Yes, Foxy Bish, Spider-Punk and his guitar were animated differently from the entire rest of the movie.
Which is awesome. He doesn't perform shit. Not even.
And also, to be fair, the whole monotone thing was intentional, like, to kind of get across the whole robot thing, how Ironwood was basically casting aside his humanity to do what he felt needed to be done.
That's the point, is that he casted away his humanity. Miguel never did.
Right.
That's also just stupid. I need to do what I have to do to save Atlas. That's why when they find a way to save Atlas, I'm gonna still try to kill them to save Atlas. When they've already found a way to save Atlas.
Well, they didn't really save Atlas, they saved its people, but that's still a lot of technology and stuff being destroyed.
Who gives a fuck about the goddamn technology?
I mean, one could argue that technology is their best bet against Salem.
Clearly it's fucking not. I mean, maybe it might be a better bet now that she doesn't have Watts because of a certain dumb firebending cunt, but that's another thing.
But, like,
Look out!
Ow! I like how you said look out, like, as I'm being hit.
No, I said look out way before that. You didn't fucking
did not.
move.
You did
You
not.
can watch
said,
my
"Look
end
out."
of the goddamn shit. I started
You can
falling.
watch my end, and literally...
He was coming towards you, and I was like, look out. Boom.
I literally was being... Look out!
You missed anyway, jackass.
If you were to put Miguel in Ironwood's shoes exactly, when Ruby came to him to tell him that there's a different way to save lives, Miguel would have taken it. Because he doesn't care about technology or land, he cares about the people. That's why he's doing what he's doing. He might be a little misguided in not doing it in the right way, but his intentions are entirely in the right place. Because if Miguel is right, and what Miles is doing can destroy the entire universe,
That is the thing I do love about Spider-Verse. It does have a legit good dilemma. It's not a thing where you can, like, easily say, oh, they're in the right, or oh, they're in the right.
Yeah, but again, with Ironwood, you can very clearly see he's in the wrong, and there's, like, no redeeming that. There's no seeing his point of view. He is an actual terrorist and a war criminal, whereas Miguel actually has basis in his beliefs and could possibly be in the right, just doing it the wrong way.
Honestly, I just think Ironwood needed better execution, because I can appreciate what they were trying to do.
But yeah, you can mourn what he could have been, but you can't compare what's canon to Ironwood to what's canon to Miguel. That's not fair.
Canon. Oh my god, have you guys seen all those fucking memes?
Yes.
Go back in time to try to stop 9/11. Fucking Spider-Man 29's wait. Go back and try to stop the Holocaust.
I mean, I might try to disrupt the canon event that gets that ass after me.
Who the hell are you? You're not a cannibal. Oh no, wait, you're some kind of mutant. You got 3 legs. What the fuck? You get off my house!
Don't attack her! She's not an enemy! She's a friendly, you freak! She's not an enemy!
She's stuck. She's stuck.
Come on,
And of
motherfucker.
course, Koi wouldn't think she's an enemy. She has titties.
No, it's because I played this game before, and Abridge and Shunny explained to me that she actually will bring you things. I'm not sure if she will now since, you know, attacked her! Psycho!
She's kind of stuck.
Come on, get pushed. Get pushed. There you go. Hey, you stay the
Attacked her with an...
Stay the fuck away, mutie.
Wow! Wow! You know what? I feel like I'm doing a service when I do this.
Hey, what the fuck? Dude!
That's how I deal with racism.
Asshole! Now I have to waste a freaking bottle of pills. And what happened to the people Penny lost to the Venom mech is never even really fully explained.
Oh god, I actually did read that comic. That was... eesh. Basically, the Venom suit consumed Addie Brock and Aunt May. It
Yep.
consumed them.
Yep.
But then again, considering Aunt May was Asian, you know the Venom suit was just going to be hungry again in an hour.
Wow.
Now who's racist, motherfucker?
Hey, mine was a joke. Yours was a slur.
Against who? The X-Men?
Are you reading your chat?
Yeah, it's like this way to be racist. That's what got Penny brought up, was me reading the shit. Goddamn!
You know what's even worse is that, like, people joke about, like, oh, Penny's depressed. People are like, it's because she looked herself up on the internet. Because, well, actually, I'm sure I don't even need to tell you. I'm sure you know why.
It's not a 12-year-old. No. No, she's a year younger than Miles.
Oh, so she's 13, even better.
No. She's 15.
My ass, that's
Miles is 16 in Spider-Verse 2, so she's 15, and she was 14 in the first one.
not any better.
So what makes you think of the... Because I've actually seen some people on Twitter ship Miles and Penny.
No, they have no chemistry.
Well, that's because she didn't have a lot of screen time to talk to him.
There's no chemistry. She actually looked down on him trying to take Gator in the first movie.
Honestly, I'd kind of like to see him. I'd kind of like to see Miles get with.
Gwen?
No. I would like to see Gwen get with Hobie. I would like to see Miles get with that spider chick that had the avatar.
Oh.
I'd like to see him get his life together before he tries for relationships.
Do you know spider people? That doesn't happen.
You can dream, damn it.
One of my
Spider
One of my single favorite jokes ever is Peter being like realizing that he doesn't have the funds to go grocery shopping, and he's like, "Oh no, what am I gonna do?" And he's part of the Avengers at this point, and Tony's just, "Dude, we have money." Oh, thank God.
By the way, fuck what the Spider-Man comics have been doing to Peter lately. Have you heard about that shit?
What?
Which one?
Okay, I'll say this name, and if you know what's, I'll just say this name. Paul.
Huh?
Paul.
Who the fuck is Paul?
Okay, so to give you some context, Mary Jane and Spider-Man ended up in an alternate dimension. And,
Time to sleep, motherfucker. Get over here.
Spider-Man managed to get out of that dimension. So the big thing is he's in a rush to get back to the other dimension to save Mary Jane because, like, you know, time works differently, like, right?
Okay, so he left
So he's
behind
trying.
in the new dimension?
Yeah.
No, in fact, he unwillingly, like, she kind of pushed him through the portal.
Well, no,
She
but
did
I'm
it.
saying she's left behind. She got Rose Tyler.
Yes.
Right. Anyway, so he's in a hurry to get her, like, get back to the dimension to get her. By the time he gets back, it's been 4 years, and she knew he was coming back for him, but
Wait,
she's
she
gotten
had a new life. Yeah.
she's gotten with Paul, and they have 2 kids. So basically, everyone hates Paul because he's basically he cucked Peter.
No,
Peter got
he didn't.
cucked.
Oh my God, that's so selfish to expect her to wait that long. Like, good God, she's a human being. She's allowed to have relationships. He took longer than expected. She didn't know if he was coming back, so she went and had a life.
She knew for a fact he was coming back.
What if it took 80 years? Do you expect him to be alone for the rest of his life? That's so selfish and very possessive. You can't expect her to do that. If she found someone she loved and moved
Yeah.
on, then that's gonna happen. She's not
Assuming she even actually loved him, because it looks like he was literally the only other person in the dimension.
Move on. You can love somebody and still move on. She probably
I-
waited and eventually got to a point where she lost hope and was gonna come back within a time that wasn't very good for her. She might have met somebody. That happens. You can't expect her to put her entire existence on hold for Peter. She is not his pet. She's a human
All right,
being.
all right. I guess I just hate that the comics seem to enjoy screwing over Peter.
That's just Peter's life, though.
Yeah, like that's never. I never understood why people complain whenever something like that comes Peter's way, because it's like that's always been the thing. Peter always gets screwed.
And like people complaining about her moving on to someone else, at least she took time to genuinely like lose hope for Peter and move on. Isn't Peter the one that'll throw MJ to the side the second Black Cat spreads her legs?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I mean,
Does regularly.
Literally every time they so much as go on like a break. He's like, okay, fine, we're going on a break then. Felicia.
No. If anything, it's been.
He sleeps.
Which comics have you been reading?
The main timeline before they did all the stupid fucking shit with like the English. He sleeps with Black Cat all the fucking time. All the time.
Like it's a consistent issue between him and MJ that he's going and cheating on her on a regular basis. He's a whore.
No. That can't be right. Like, for the comics I read, Peter was always loyal to MJ.
When it
You
was
know,
convenient for him. The second Felicia Hardy came by, especially in her suit, he immediately lost any and all loyalty. So people complaining about
Okay,
her moving on after
Did
years
you
of
actually
not
read
having
this,
Peter.
or is this like just something you kind of came up with?
What are you talking about?
Because that doesn't.
He cheats on her a lot. They are not a healthy relationship. I don't know why people idolize them. Just because she says go get them, Tiger, does not mean they're healthy. This is like kind of the same shit as people idolizing Joker and Harley. It's not healthy. They never were. The healthiest relationship he ever had was Gwen Stacy.
Still, like, I'm just curious where you read this, or like if this is an actual comic, if it's a fan. Because I've never read a comic where Peter was actually like a cheater.
I'll find some shit and send it to you later, because Peter has been
Especially
a problem before.
because like it's not really when he's Peter Parker that he does this a lot. It's when he's Spider-Man and he has to do that in the
I mean, fuck, he did it in Spider-Man 3.
That was different. That wasn't like...
No, it wasn't. He kissed Gwen in front of MJ knowing she was in the crowd.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
a
that was a
douche.
pretty...
And
Yeah,
that's-
that was a douche.
And that's just kind of per the terms for him, even in the comics. He does that to her a lot. That's cheating.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, the Tobey Maguire Peter, like, I could buy that he would be dumb enough to think, like, that kiss would be harmless and wouldn't hurt MJ. I could buy that Tobey... No, the Peter in the comics is a bit smarter than that. Like, Tobey Maguire Peter is,
If there's one
Like-
thing the Superior Spider-Man arc proved, this Peter is not the best. The main comic Peter is not the best fucking Peter. Because Doc Ock took his life and fucking ran circles around him with it. I'm better at your job, I'm better at balancing your life, and I'm a better Spider-Man. You know, minus the accidentally punching Scorpion's jaw off thing.
by the way, holy shit, you were holding back on us the whole time. That's
That was
what
my
I'm really saying.
favorite part of that whole arc is Doc Ock just... He could have killed me! Yeah,
Seriously,
Xavier 96 Venom says Peter taps Black Cat more than Batman hits up Catwoman.
Yeah, it's like, it's a known thing.
Well, back then, like, Black Cat and Peter were actually, like, dating. Like, you
No,
know,
they
it
never-
wasn't
They never officially dated because...
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. They never officially dated because she couldn't get past the whole Peter issue because Felicia was in love with Spider-Man, not Peter, and it led to this whole awkward thing where she was
Well, no,
like,
they actually-
I love you too, Spider-Man, while he was unmasked. And it led to a
Yeah.
whole awkward relationship. Why are you fucking whacking out the stumps?
I don't know.
Now they won't grow back. We gotta go a little bit further. Next time we gotta get wood. Jerk.
Yeah, Peter is not an innocent ooh boy. He does a lot of fucked up shit a lot. Especially when
Depending on which comics you
Spider-Man
read.
ego.
Honestly, it just depends on which comics you read, because there's so many writers for Spider-Man, and some people will write him to be, you know, the awesome character that we know he can be, and then other jackasses feel the need to write him to be like this immature man-child that,
He has
you know,
both
that is
sides.
ironically the most irresponsible character.
Colby, both sides to him are canon. People are more three-dimensional than just one character.
Yeah.
Though. He has
Honestly,
moments
that-
where he's good, but other moments where he completely fucks up for stuff like that. And Felicia
Uh-
Hardy and Black Cat is one of those things that he consistently tends to fuck up.
Honestly, thank God for Peter B. Parker. I feel like that they hit a really good spot with that character.
Well, they do also divulge into how he tends to fuck things up, though. That's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
him and
say.
MJ literally fucking got divorced.
Yeah, I know. And thank God there was no devil involved.
Well, but that's the thing that we're trying to tell you is Peter's life usually has some shit, and he's not always 100% innocent in it.
Right, but his fears were understandable, like the whole thing about MJ wanting a kid and Peter being scared about that. Yeah, that's totally understandable.
But not talking to her about it and shutting off isn't.
Right, yeah,
That's what I'm saying, is this kind of stuff, I like Peter B because it shows, yeah, stuff happens to him, but he's not always innocent, and it's just him being a little victim sometimes.
and at the
Don't
very
get me wrong,
least,
there are some universes where it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like the one where he actually did permanently score MJ in a healthy relationship, and then she died of radioactive poisoning due to,
radioactive semen, yeah.
See, that's the writers just fucking up Peter's life, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But there are a lot of times where he does some shit where it's like, okay, Peter, what happens is called consequences of your actions.
But yeah, I've never read a comic where Peter deliberately cheated, because yeah, he has dated Black Cat. That is a thing where they have
on.
like dated for a good while.
Wasn't there a comic where MJ literally walks into their apartment?
Yeah, there's literally a thing where she walks into the apartment and he's got Felicia on the bed and they're going to town.
Like, I've seen that panel.
Assuming it's a legit panel and not like a fan comic or something. That's the other thing you gotta keep in mind too, especially when looking stuff up on the internet. Because yeah, I've never heard or read anything where Peter would deliberately cheat on MJ or anyone.
Arctic's looking it up right now. He's getting it for you.
So technically, he can say he's never cheated because they were always like on a break or temporarily not seeing each other when he's done it.
They've never
But
really
he
been on
has
a break when
swung.
they would usually just break up and that would be it. Like they would be broken
He
up
has
or whatever.
swung with Black Cat during times like that, and in the current comic books with the Paul thing, he decided, yeah, okay, that's fine. I guess I'll move on too, and went and got with fucking Black Cat again.
Okay, well, isn't it a bit of a double standard that you're getting mad at him for moving on, but not
No,
at Mary Jane?
No, him moving on there, that's fine. The problem is during these breaks, that's actually intending for one to get back with the other, and you're in the same universe, you're actually in contact with each other.
Well, that's the other thing too.
Shouldn't get back together. If it's
That's the other thing too, though. Like, yeah, that's the thing. It's always been a breakup. I've never seen a thing where they. I've never seen a thing. You'll have to show me then, because I've never seen a thing where they were on a break. They usually just break up for whatever reason.
How many comics are there now?
Yeah, fair enough.
There's like no way you've read them all.
And not to mention, I really haven't read any Spider-Man comics since One More Day, because fuck that.
Yeah, see, so it's probably happening, you just didn't know it.
I don't know. I feel like if that did happen, I'd see a lot of angry tweets about that.
No, because it's the guy cheating on the girl, so he's just being a player. It's called an
No, that would still outrage plenty of people.
It didn't outrage people in Spider-Man 3. People were too caught up with Venom at the moment.
Well, again, it was like from Peter's perspective, it was just a kiss for the public. It wasn't like anything meaningful, you know.
When you're planning on proposing to the girl, and it's a very known boundary, you don't kiss other people in that relationship. Like, yeah, that was cheating. I don't care if it was for the people. You can say no.
Well, again, I don't agree with it, but I get it because Tobey Maguire is Tobey Maguire Parker is not the Tobey Maguire Parker is not the like, okay, scientifically he's a genius, but when it comes to the other stuff, he's
I'm trying to tell you, Peter does that stuff a lot. That's not the one
I don't-
time he does it.
I don't know. I found Peter to be smarter than that. Like, I don't know.
That's what we're trying to say. It's that whole thing with him trying to justify kissing Gwen right in front of his girlfriend. He does that a lot.
I will admit, one of the cooler concepts I haven't really read the full storyline, but I heard about it, and it seems like an interesting idea, was the Red Goblin. I'm curious. Basically, Norman Osborn combines with the Carnage symbiote.
Oh God! Please no.
Yeah.
And it's actually
Crazy enough.
it's actually pretty ingenious how Spider-Man manages to beat him, because Spider-Man actually combines with the Venom symbiote to try to fight him, and even that's not enough.
Well, yeah, it's Carnage.
It's actually pretty ingenious, though, because basically, Peter uses Norman's own ego against him. Because he basically says, like, you're only able to beat me because of the Carnage symbiote. It's not you, it's Carnage. And that pissed Norman the fuck right off.
Yeah, that works.
Like,
That works.
yeah, Norman forces the Carnage symbiote off, like, no, I'm going to be the one who...
Yeah, that would totally work 100%.
Yeah, so that, like...
I thought the Gold Goblin arc was really interesting.
But yeah, like, just the idea of Carnage and the Green Goblin being one.
That's terrifying.
You know the Gold Goblin arc, Colby?
I do not.
There's an arc where Norman Osborn becomes cured of his goblin madness. And to make up for his crimes, he dons a gold and white suit with a shiny golden glider and goes around as the Gold Goblin and starts trying to be a hero.
Ugh.
And he actually does quite a good job until eventually old Greenie rears his head in Norman's subconscious once again.
Oh yeah, another reason people are upset at the current Spider-Man line comics is because they killed off Miss Marvel.
Oh,
Like, which seems a little weird. They killed her off in a Spider-Man comic and not in her own comic
It is weird.
line.
Why wouldn't you give that to her own universe? That's like kind of important.
You know, I guess the idea is they plan to bring her back to life, but give her the powers that she has in the MCU and make her a mutant, which already kind of cheapens it.
I guess I don't really know Miss Marvel that much, so I can't really put my 2 cents on it.
No. I don't know. But yeah, I just hate Spider-Man stories where Peter gets cucked.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
funny
not
because they just recently undid. They recently undid a story. Y'all remember that stupid ass storyline where Gwen Stacy had an affair with Norman, right?
Excuse me?
yep.
I'm sorry, what?
Thankfully, they retconned it, and it turns out that Gwen never actually got with Norman. It was an illusion by Mysterio.
Okay, but it was believable, so apparently Gwen Stacy is a panther. That's now canon.
Well, no, Gwen never actually slept with Norman. That was just an illusion by Mysterio.
Well, but if the illusion is believable, that means some part of her would say that that's, like, ever a possibility. Which with girls, it's not, when you say that that's a possibility...
That or Norman was actually clapping Mysterio's cheeks?
But in a girl's head, when we say that's possible, we don't mean that we're actually, like, gonna go do it. When we say that's possible, it's like, okay, I find them attractive enough that...
Oh no, Gwen was never like actually involved. Like Gwen had no actual part.
Oh,
Was not
okay,
actually.
I was confused. I thought you said that, like, Gwen got the illusion.
No, the illusion was on Norman. Norman thought he.
Yo, Norman! What the fuck? That's weird. That's the other way around. Apparently Norman likes young girls.
Yeah, but
There's a rich
yeah,
white dude. That shouldn't be a surprise.
bruh. But yeah, they actually retconned it so like, oh, it was a Mysterio thing. So it's like, okay, you undid the one story where Peter gets cucked, and now make another story where he gets cucked even worse.
But this isn't cucking, okay? She's her own individual person, and he was gone for a long time. Sure, she knew he'd eventually come back, but like I said, what if it took 80 years? Do you expect her to be alone for 80 years? For one young guy? And, like, never give herself any relationship ever because he might come back within a decade? That's not fair. That's, like, so far from fair.
All right. I'll have to look more into it though, because to be fair, I don't know all the details. Because from what I understand, Paul was kind.
She has kids. It's obviously been a while. She has, like, kids outside.
Well, that's the thing.
It's been a while.
That's the thing though. I'm not sure if those kids, like, if she gave birth to those kids, or if they were already Paul's, and she's just kind of.
You can see
Stepped
age lines on her face. It's been a while. Like,
Wait, are
even
you
if they
looking this
aren't-
up or?
No, I've seen the panels. Even if they aren't hers biologically, they do add 1 or 2 age lines to her face, so it's been a while.
It's kind of weird too. Those kids end up like vanishing.
Damn.
Like, so I'm not even sure what the hell they're going with, like going for.
But still, like, it's one thing for her to, like, know he was in the vicinity and then on a current relationship and cheating on him within a week. But it's presumably been years and she had no idea if he was actually coming back or not by that point. Like, she may have had hope in the earlier times and did wait for him, but after a couple of years of him not showing up, you can't expect her to put her entire life on hold. She's not a toy, she's a person.
All right, let me actually look. Because again, I'm only kind of I just know like the internet unanimously hates Paul for, and I quote, cucking Spider-Man.
That's so dumb. Yes, but this guy intentionally sought out this girl that he happened to know was from another universe, and also happened to know
It's funny. There's acceptable hating a character. There's acceptable ways to hate a character for getting with a particular female, and then there's unacceptable ways because it's like this is stupid. But then like nobody blames you if you are like myself and have a great distaste for Flash Sentry. Because Flash blows.
Flash Sentry. Why does that name sounds familiar? But I'm blanking
He's
hard.
the fucking jockey douchebag that was trying to get with Twilight in the Equestria Girls movies.
Oh, okay. It's been a while.
The Ken doll.
That's exactly what he fucking is. Oh my god. And then they changed their mind and tried to have him get with Sunset instead, and tried to have Twilight get with what's his fuck it from the Everfree movie that was never seen again.
I mean, their relationship was a bit better, though.
Yeah,
was.
but he totally fucking dipped after that movie. He wasn't in the fucking TV series Equestria Girls got.
Question: do you guys felt there needed to be a fourth movie, or do you think it would have been fine if it just been left as a trilogy?
I think it would have been fine as a trilogy, but like, Everfree was still good.
I thought it
And it has a couple of my favorite songs from the Equestria Girls
wasn't
movies.
bad, but it wasn't great.
You know, like We Will Stand.
I mean, I'll admit, I
Everfree.
thought the camp counselor, when she turned into that like demon lady, that she was kind of hot in that form.
Slut.
Don't fucking judge me.
Slut.
Wait. So I'm out here getting fucking judged for my taste, but I can't judge
Well,
you for
I
yours?
told her this earlier, Colby.
Wait, when was I judging you? When was I judging?
She's talking about you and me making the ratchet jokes, but I was actually gonna say, I have a counter argument for all those dudes in your and my generation that don't understand and are like, how could women simp for Ratchet or Optimus? They're robots. I have a counter argument for every one of those fuckers that's our ages.
Do tell.
Jenny Wakeman.
XJ9.
Yes.
And I never once actually judged Danielle. Like, if she wants to simp for Ratchet or Optimus, by all means, simp away.
Your jokes my way, and it's not Ratchet that I got the judgment jokes with.
Which one was it?
So you told him I fuck a predator?
Oh, yeah.
You know, considering one of my friends says they would... Considering one of my friends said they would fuck Cell, I'm not really gonna judge her for wanting to fuck a predator.
Who the fuck said they wanted to fuck Cell?
Well, wait, this is important. Which form?
I'm pretty sure she would bang him in any form, but her favorite is his perfect form.
He just got a weird face to me sometimes.
You're either perfect or you're not me. Give me a moment, and all you'll be feeling is oblivion!
Why do you put Cell and Predators within the same monster category?
'Cause they're-
Not even close.
It's because they're humanoid aliens.
Yeah, but Cell has a humanoid face.
In its perfect form, she said she'd fuck any form, including second form, which is my favorite form, but I'm also willing to admit, you could have redrawn those lips, Toria.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Hey!
Walker, do not start shit! God damn it, you homicidal man!
I wonder why he keeps getting his ass whooped.
Oh, fuck!
You homicidal maniac! Walker, why did you feel the need to start shit?
Cannibals aren't
Why
aggressive.
why am I in the ocean?
Your respawn point is random, actually.
Are you not dead? Can you up me?
No, I already died and respawned.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and apparently they did not like me because they tied my feet to a rock and threw me in the middle of the lake.
Oh shit, they just did the same thing to me.
You know, there is somebody new in the sort of monster fucker list that I admit is a problem that it did things to me, but I'm not gonna deny it.
Who?
I'm curious.
Colby, remember your Outlast stream?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Billy.
Yeah.
You mean the one that nearly sawed my balls off?
Yep. By the way, did you ever take a second to look at that statue he made with the birth scenario?
Yeah.
This is fucked right up.
Oh.
I don't even know.
Xavier96 says, don't you start making jokes about someone wanting to fuck. So you take a dick ride from Android 21 with her Majin tail.
Oh, 21 can get it any form, anytime, anywhere.
Honestly, Majin form's kind of hotter than regular form.
I'd be fine with either one. Hell, she could change forms during. Might make it kinkier.
You know what my original theory was for 21 when she was first, like, design revealed?
You tell.
I had a theory that, she was modeled after the mother of the deceased son that 16 was based off of.
That would actually be correct.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, 21 is based off Jiro's wife.
Huh. I hadn't played through Fighter Z all the way, so I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I got fed up with the game because some characters on that game's roster, like a little fucking 4-foot tall Majin piece of shit, are broken as fuck.
That's the thing. It used to be just called the Great Lake, but then Walker took a bath in it one day and it became the Great Salt Lake.
Boo. Yeah, kid, boo.
But yeah, no, I ain't judging anyone for their tastes. I just find that sometimes I'll just find those tastes interesting. Maybe, but that's about it. I'm not gonna judge.
That's what people say when they judge. That's interesting. Go get help.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that's interesting because there's
Stop
no
it.
harm in it.
Get some help.
They're fictional characters. There ain't no harm in it.
Genuinely, yeah. They're fictional characters. Like, what's the harm? To some extent.
You know, now if you go out there and if you start going out there and like humping actual semi trucks because you think it's Optimus, then we might have a problem.
Yeah. See, I was more gonna talk about the problematic stuff. Is like, you know, I have simped for characters that are exceptionally questionable. Like I said, the guy from Outlast, and I'd be lying if one of my first sexual awakenings wasn't Purple Guy from FNAF. However, when it became a bunch of girls actually simping for like Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer, that got disturbing because those were real people with real victims.
Well, yeah, no, that's an issue. Like, yeah, as soon as it crosses over into reality, like, that's the thing. Some people need to learn the difference between reality and fiction.
Although there are some lines that still exist there.
Example?
Lollies. Like, if your sexual fantasy is with something that looks like it's 6, I'm putting you on a registry.
I mean, I'm not going to say much about that. I personally don't get it, but I know Brandon's into lollies, and I'm not going to judge him for it because as long as it stays to fictional lollies, then it's not a problem. I may not understand it entirely, but at the same time, like...
It's, like, really, really questionable, though. Like, you can't deny it. It looks like a preschooler. If that gets somebody aroused, that says a lot, even if it is fictional.
Well, that's the thing, too. There are different kinds of lollies, too, because sometimes the lollies will just look like a short stack.
Well, that's why I'm specifying the ones that look like preschoolers.
Xavier96 says, Koi, you said you'd let S Death collar you.
What?
I wouldn't
Sorry, what? What was that? Read that again.
Xavier96 said, Koi, you'd let S Death collar you.
Granted, I don't know what kind of lollies Brandon's into. I'm not really that curious about it.
I'm not talking about Brandon specifically, but I'm talking about the guys online that are like, yeah, exactly.
Is that S Death from Agame Got Kill?
Little girl that
Did you
looks
speak of?
6, sounds 6, and acts 6 years old. Like, yeah, I get she's a fictional character, but at that point, it's
Didn't-
like, why is that what you're doing?
Didn't Weiss's outfit in Ice Queendom look kind of like fucking Death?
S Death's, yeah. Yeah, it did. She definitely took on a more Dommy Mommy personality. Like the, I might let Weiss step on me.
After you have a new comment.
And, Blake also in Ice Queendom. Holy shit.
Yeah, like, I can't fault guys for just liking short girls because I'm 5.
Yeah, well, my rule is that as long as it doesn't look like a straight toddler and it acts like an adult, fine. But if it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, acts like a duck, it's a fucking duck. And you're a pedophile.
I think that's what Brandon's more into, is like just the short girls that act mature and stuff. Like,
yeah,
I know, I'm
like Brandon,
I
like
just
one
try
of the I don't even know if this really counts as a lolly. One of the lollies that Brandon's into that like one of the few that it's like me too, bro, is Midna's imp form in Twilight Princess, where she's the little imp instead of the full princess. I think her imp form's hotter than her full body.
Yeah, no, I'd smash Midna, either form. And considering I'm 6'3", all girls are short to me.
You're not 6'3".
Actually, recently, I did measurements, and yeah, I'm 6'3".
I thought you were 6'2".
Was.
No, Dad's 6'2".
So yeah, I'm 6'3". All girls are short to me.
Yeah, I'm 5'11".
I wouldn't mind finding a tall-ass girl. I've just yet to really meet any, like, you know, like a fucking Amazon.
Yeah, he would be a Demetrisk simp.
I'm familiar with Demetrisk. I'm kind of 50-50.
I feel like you'd be more after the daughters, wouldn't you?
No, they kind of gross me out, honestly.
Same.
Well, just the fact they look like meth heads.
Oh my god, Colby, did you see the fucking thing they showed at a panel recently with Rooster Teeth? The in progress part that they cut from the last episode of Volume 9 that was supposed to be the epilogue?
Yeah?
Spoilers ahead.
I just watched that in my fucking heart, dude.
Spoilers ahead.
I hope if they keep any of that, I hope they keep that mural that said remember her message, and I hope Ruby sees it, because that's exactly what she fucking needs to see right now.
Well,
that
I hope
she
they
is
keep that
making
whole
a
thing as
fucking
just the,
difference.
I hope they keep that entire thing as just the opening to Volume 10.
That would be nice.
Yes.
Like, and
I
honestly,
I think it's an interesting flip of their usual personalities, that Winter's the one that's totally given up, and Crow's the one having an optimism spike.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting Crow to start taking to the drink. I thought he was gonna relapse.
I'm really impressed by that because it really shows his character development. I'm very proud of that.
And also, is it me, or does it feel like there's something between Crow and
Willow?
Fuck it. No, not Willow. Robin.
Oh, the lead, the Huntress leader chick.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there might be, like, and plus she is the one who like took him to the mirror. I don't know. I think there might be something with oh my God, Crow gets with a Crow gets with a Robin.
Don't be salty because it's clever.
It's not that clever. It's one of those things that they think is clever, but it's kind of stupid when you get close.
One thing I'm kind of worried about, though, is I'm kind of worried they're gonna cheat and say that the merge has already happened with Oscar and Ozpin, which I feel like that'd be taking the easy way out. I'd rather.
You can see him walking with the cane with the arm behind the back, Ozpin style. So I think that yes, in fact, that is the case.
Which is really gonna piss a lot of people off, because a lot of people wanted a reunion hug between Oscar and Ruby.
I don't give a fuck. I hated that ship anyway.
I'm more gonna be pissed off just because that's disturbing.
it's
That's
not-
some good Oscar soul. Nom nom nom. Delicious.
It's not
Oscar
his
soul.
choice.
It kind of is. He could choose to stay dormant.
Nope, I'm just gonna be nomming, nom
No, he
nomming on
can't
that
choose
Oscar
to stay
soul.
dormant. That's stated canonically that over time he always ends up phasing over the original host.
Well, that's the thing. They've actually been pretty vague about how the merge works. Which makes me wonder, like, they're keeping us in suspense? Or they themselves don't actually know how they want the merge to work and they're trying to buy time?
Probably that. Let's be real with how they've been running the show lately. Probably that.
Yep.
Do you think they're gonna be able to greenlight season 10, or...
I hope so. And for the love
I
of
mean,
God,
I'm skeptical because it's up to Warner Brothers, and considering David Zaslav is a douchebag that loves canceling projects for tax cuts, especially animated projects.
Especially animated projects that lost their initial glimmer. Ruby is not as popular as it once was.
and that happened to the show for
And again, David Zaslav is a douchebag, so...
that
that's
Ruby
the thing,
Ruby
like-
lost its original appeal for two main reasons, which is
Oh,
that
boy.
one, over time, despite their best efforts, they obviously are not able to carry the same weight in the writing that Monty was able to, which is not their fault. That's some hard shit to have to deal with, and I don't hold it against them.
But sometimes
What
they
I
bite the bullet.
do hold against them is the repeated sidelining of more important characters for fucking Jean.
You know,
oh no, Oscar just ran away. Maybe we should follow him for part of the episode and see him kind of go while he gets this new outfit, kind of like have a moment of what am I gonna do? Oh, but Pyrrha, remember, Pyrrha, be sad for Sean. Give Sean your pity.
Walker,
You know,
think
I
that's the
actually-
perfect way for wording how you feel.
What?
They
I
don't
actually
want
agree.
Ruby.
Yes, they absolutely fucking did.
I do have to agree, I hated how they treated Oscar in Season 6. Especially since everyone was giving Oscar shit for Ozpin's crimes. And then at the end of it, Oscar's like, I may not have time left, and you all treat me like shit, but I'll still do what I can to help you guys. And everyone's like, okay, good, as long as you're still compliant.
Well, and they did apologize at the end of the episode.
John did, nobody else did.
They did. It was a group apology. That's why they were all. That's why they were all in the same room.
Not to mention, Yang clearly has something against Oscar, since she had no problem watching Oscar get ragdolled. Honestly, if that
Yang's
Grim had
just a
been ordered-
bitch.
That wasn't just Yang, though. All of them just watched him get ragdolled. I'm pretty sure it was just a moment of shock because they'd never seen a Grim like that or do that before.
That
All
feels like
three
an
of them
excuse.
stomped. All three of them stomped. If it was just Yang, then two of them would have been moving and not Yang. All
Well,
three
I
of them-
expect. Okay, I'll say that I expect better from Yang. I mean, I don't expect
I
nothing from
don't.
John. I expect better from Yang because Yang's competent. John is not. Ren is barely on screen to matter.
Ren is
Yeah, and he spent most of that season having a little pissy party.
Well, but what I'm saying is if we're holding it against them that hard that we're not saying that it was a moment of shock, remember the first fight we actually see Ren do in the show? He takes on the giant snake by himself without hesitation. We really want to say, yo, what the fuck? I'd say more, yo, what the fuck to Ren, who's proven he can move fast enough to not move on that thing.
Yeah. But also with
At least
Yang,
Ren
Yang's
kinda
just
has
a
an
bitch.
excuse. She is not. Shut up.
Yang's a bitch.
Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking bitch and moan at every fucking turn. To the point where I even suggest a change in fucking leadership, and then I'm just
You did not
fucking
suggest-
flabbergasted that my sister didn't feel like she could talk to me. You fucking bimbo.
Shut the fuck up. Just because you simp hard for Ruby.
Wait a minute, didn't you just complain about Yang watching Oscar get ragdolled?
Is that
Yang's
really on
an-
Yang, or is that more on the writers?
Yang's a selfish bitch. She is selfish. 100%. She gives a shit about herself first, and then everybody else. Her
That's not fucking
100% fucking concern throughout Volume 9 was not Ruby's mental health until the fucking blow up. 100% her fucking concern was Blake's pussy. That was it.
You have a very distorted way of looking at things.
If she gave a shit about Ruby, she would have forced Ruby to stop. Like, look, we're not going to keep going. I know you're not the fuck okay. But no, it was just, hey sis, you good? Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay.
That's the thing, though. Like,
Fucking, it's dumb.
that's actually not even what happened. Like, anytime Yang would try to check up on Ruby, some other shit would happen.
No,
that would
not even. Literally, like,
interrupt
every single time, she'd be like, sis, you good? Ruby would sit there silent for a second, say, I'm fine, or not even answer, and just keep walking, and Yang didn't even press. She was just like, okay, this is fine. The only one who even fucking really realized how much of a piece of shit of a team they were to her was fucking Weiss.
Which, by the way, props to her character growth on that front.
And then Blake kind of has a moment of retrospective where she's like, you know, maybe we did put a little bit of pressure on her. And then you never expected her to be perfect. Yes, you fucking did. Because every time she fucked up, you bitched about it. Every time.
The only time she bitched at Ruby was at the beginning of Volume 8.
She bitched at Ruby multiple times.
And are you just gonna? Did you fall asleep when Yang was comforting Ruby about when they figured out what happened this summer?
That was the first fucking time since the Beacon arcs that Yang actually acted like Ruby's fucking sister. And then it was immediately gone again in the next volume because they were entirely focused. They were entirely focused on having Yang just focus on Bumblebee shenanigans and bullshit. Which is why I don't have a problem with the ship, but I have a problem with the way it was inserted into that season. This is fucking stupid.
So something I'd like to say that I think we might agree on.
Go ahead.
It feels like characters are not allowed to have nice interactions anymore because they're afraid those moments will be considered shipping moments. For example, in Volume 8, Blake and Ruby had a really nice, like, heart-to-heart talk about how Blake thought, like, you know, how Blake admired Ruby and stuff. People got upset about that because they felt it was a threat to Bumblebee.
You see, that's what I'm talking
So
about.
now it feels...
When people were saying that Sun and Blake had stuff going on, they never really did. It was just Blake was being friendly to Sun, and Sun happened to be somebody of the opposite gender, so people assumed.
I felt there was chemistry between Sun and Blake.
There really wasn't. Watching it again, she was just being nice. And in fact, anytime he hinted at something more, she either just blushed slightly without actually saying anything, or cringed. She never actually
I don't remember.
confirmed anything.
Again, matter of perspective. I'd say we have very different perspectives on it. But
As a
anyways,
woman,
as I was
that's
saying...
me. She wasn't flirting.
But anyways, what I was trying to say is, it feels like characters aren't allowed to have, like, meaningful interactions anymore because the writers are afraid it'll be interpreted as a shipping moment. It's like, oh, we can't have Yang have a nice interaction with Ruby or try to comfort her. People might that might be a shipping moment. It's like, even though they're sisters, you sick freaks, but
That's
there
a
are people who
that's
actually...
ship. It's called enabler.
Right, so it's like, oh, we can't have Yang talk to Ruby. That might be a shipping moment. Oh, we can't have Blake talk to Ruby. That'll be a shipping moment. Oh, we can't have, like, them, like, checking on Ruby after she passed out. That might be shipping material. We gotta, like, that, or maybe the writers are...
Bad writers, because there are current shows running that have platonic moments between characters that feel genuine and beautiful without there being ships. That just shows you have bad writers. Because either one, they're too afraid of the internet to actually do anything because they don't want that stuff to happen. When frankly, if you make media for the public, you just gotta accept that shit will happen, and people might be unhappy with your choices through it. Or there's terrible writers who can't write platonic moments because it'll have some kind of judgment because they don't know how to write them.
Well, yeah,
Again, though,
biggest
we
fucking
have
example.
we have seen them have nice moments, like that scene with Blake and Ruby in Volume 8 was...
The writers are cowards then. They can't handle the fact that people will have opinions of their work. And if you can't handle that, don't post your work.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Well,
If
yeah,
they had
that's the
any,
problem.
if they had any sense of, if they had any sense of what writing is and isn't dangerous for the franchise, they'd fucking deuce Miles Luna.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to agree with you, Danielle. The writers probably are cowards that are afraid of internet backlash.
Which, if that's what takes over with what you think of when your story, that's when it starts to fall apart. Which is honestly why
Exactly.
this movie sucks.
Like,
It sucks
honestly,
because they're turning into pandering.
well, yeah, that's literally Bumblebee in a nutshell. In fact, hell, I'm willing to bet the only reason they decided to make Bumblebee like go fully with it is then they could say, "Hey, if Warner Brothers doesn't greenlit him, we'll call him homophobic."
That, I think, is a stretch.
I could see it though, couldn't you?
Not really. That's a very big stretch. You'd have to actually see it happen for that to be a thing.
Well, that's the thing though. Like, companies do that shit all the time though. They're like, "Okay, we'll make this main character a woman,
Yeah,
so that way if anyone dislikes our movie, we'll just call them
But
sexist."
the thing is it doesn't always work because people can see past that shit. Like with Velma, actually, as a good example, the creator tried saying that people didn't like Velma because they were sexist or racist. Nobody believed it, and nobody's willing to give Velma another chance.
Well, that's the thing too. You gotta remember, company.
If it's actually that,
And there's
they'll see it. If it actually is that for what it claims to be, then we'll see it.
there's actually another similarity there in terms of the writers, because fucking Mindy Kaling makes her shitty version of Velma her self-insert, and Miles Luna fucking treats Jean like his little fucking baby self-insert. The show's called Ruby, and I know it's supposed to be about Team Ruby, but fucking John, man! I voiced that guy!
Bumblebee, I will say, probably wasn't the entirely the fans wanting Bumblebee. I will say how it's sped up probably had something to do with them trying to please the fans. However, they have planted seeds with Bumblebee being really good back. So it was clearly on the plan, even with Monty in the writing team. At some point,
All right.
it was accelerated, which makes it feel forced.
Well,
Hey,
here, let me show
hey.
you guys something that. Let me show you guys the main reason I will never believe Bumblebee was made out of sincerity and it was just purely for marketing shit. Hold on, let me find it.
Like, I could totally believe in which the speed it was accelerated to is for marketing. However, the seeds were planted for the relationship very early in the show when Monty was still writing it. So I feel like he intended it at some point, just not that heavy-handed or forced that quickly. Maybe it was supposed to be a very slow burn. But then,
You know what's,
they were separated for like 2 seasons, which really, and then they also had the traumas they had to get past for another season and a half. So it really, really stunted what possibly was supposed to be a slow burn relationship.
Actually, what I find funny is, fuck, hold on, I'm having a brain fart. As usual, having a brain fart.
And, you know, with the Miles Luna thing, fucking Volume 9's a perfect example. The whole volume's supposed to be dedicated to showing Ruby's degradation in mental health because she's struggling so hard. And then as soon as John fucking shows up, it's like, oh, but look at John! Look at what he went through! Poor John!
I felt like
For
they were trying to
fucking-
present Jean as a foil to Ruby, because those two had been through the most shit.
It's not a
And they were both-
foil when you're basically just trying to be like, oh, but look, he also went through shit. And he's also all fucked up now. Which totally
Well-
makes it okay that he acted like a fucking asshole.
You know he acknowledged and apologized for that, right?
Yeah, that's how you know he knew he fucked up. But that makes it worse to me because when you watch his face right after he says it, when he has that moment when he goes, oh God, and then goes to apologize, that means that was not some shit he didn't mean to say. That means that's some shit that came out without a filter. Which means that is 100% how he fucking felt. Unfiltered.
Okay, but Ruby was
like a
kind of
fucking
out of line
piece
too
of
when
shit.
Ruby was out of line too when she called them John's make-believe friends. Those little things were probably the only reason John didn't commit suicide.
Yeah.
Ruby actually did.
Yeah, Ruby actually did commit suicide, for one thing, so there's that. Also, he was doing him a disservice by keeping him alive.
Yeah, but he didn't know at the time. Like, he didn't have all the information, so it makes sense why he thought, like, the tree was, you know, not to be trusted.
Oh, hey, right there. That's a good comparison for me to help. Going back to earlier, he might not have all the info, but he's doing what's best in his ability.
Oh, that's actually...
Yeah,
okay.
except John's a whiny little bitch.
But,
Fucking-
back to the thing with John and Ruby, he's not a good foil. Like, lost Kira that night. But beyond that and getting separated from the team during the...
And being forced to kill Penny.
Yeah, that's 3 things. Ruby has been shouldering shit the entire series without ever getting...
Not to mention being isolated for decades.
Which was his fucking fault.
That's part of the 3 things I was counting. And you just said he's not necessarily isolated. He had those things with family.
Yeah, and they could
Well,
talk
again,
in a
he
whole
only had-
conversation,
okay, here's the thing-
firstly.
okay, here's the thing
Secondly,
you both kind of,
it's
okay,
his own
let me-
fucking
let me-
fault. You go.
Okay, something you guys forget. He only met the people pleaser whatevers after meeting Alice. And by the time he met Alice, he already was an adult and had a beard. So it had been like years. He had been... So yeah, he had been alone for a long ass time.
Okay, that's nothing compared to what Ruby's been through.
Not-
And she's been
Being alone for 10 years or more? Like completely isolated? I wouldn't say that's nothing.
It's not nothing, it's just not as much as Ruby's been through, is what Danielle's saying. Especially when him being isolated and getting sent back in time was his own fucking fault.
How was he
Because
supposed to know
only
that?
only a fucking dumbass has the first inclination when waking up in a strange place that he's never seen before to just touch the first fucking glowing object you see.
Still,
Fucking idiot.
Here's the thing, you can't say it's complete isolation. Like, sure, he had some time alone. However, complete isolation indicates that he talked to nobody the entire time. He had people to talk to.
He had the paper pleasers, he had the cat.
Is resoundingly strong when it comes to isolation if there's at least one person to talk to, and he had plenty. So he may have had maybe a couple of years, because keep in mind, when he went back in time, he's already really close to an adult. Because even at the beginning of the show, he's already, like 19?
He's
still,
7,
even being,
he's 17
even
or 18.
being isolated for a single year.
18 at the beginning of the show. Now he's somewhere in his early 20s, respectively. He's already an adult. So if he was a bit older after that, easily I'd say 5 years, which is a long time. But out of the decades that he was there, he had a lot of time to recuperate after that with the family that he gained after the initial 5 years. With it being in the beginning, it makes it a lot harder for it to be a genuine trauma because he had time to heal from that initially. So it's not really anything you can compare to what Ruby's been through. And here's the thing. John's been through 3 major traumas. Ruby's been through way more since the beginning of the show. On top of that, John has had a lot less, and he's had a lot more opportunities to vent his issues. Ruby has never. She's had to shoulder all of her traumas and everybody else's, and she's not allowed to respond to any of it. She is
And that's actually-
far deeper, darker waters than John could ever hope to imagine.
And that's
she's
actually
very
on Ozpin.
similar that way.
That's actually on Ozpin that Ruby was like that, because he's the one who literally in the first volume, you know, well, if the leader fails, the team fails.
Exactly.
Basically
That's
saying,
what I'm saying. John never felt that he couldn't vent to people. Ruby always did. And if isolation is bad, bottling up everything she's done while shouldering everybody else's issues is far, far worse.
Not to mention,
just-
I lost Pyrrha. Ruby fucking watched that shit, dude. She
I'm just
watched
saying,
Pyrrha fucking dust to the wind.
I'm just saying, decades of isolation is nothing to sneeze at. Hell, being isolated for a single year sounds horrifying.
There's nothing to sneeze at. I'm not saying it is. However, when he dared to compare it to what Ruby's been through is when it's getting sick.
He never
Like-
really compared their issues. He just, you know,
He
kinda
just invalidated hers to her face.
Which is comparing. 1 year, even 10 years, or however long he was in isolation despite having people to talk to, is nowhere near what she goes through.
I definitely do hope they actually like sit down and talk and genuinely reconcile in Volume 10.
And like I said,
I don't want a reconciliation. I don't think Jean fucking deserves it.
and that's something I don't think is talked about. You said that Jean might have gotten a little depressed or might have had issues in isolation. Ruby actually committed suicide. She actually did it on screen, and no one's talking about it. She
Actually fucking killed herself with that poison cup of tea.
Actually, what I do hope happens actually is legit what I hope happens in the next season is like Nora or someone comes in and offers Ruby a cup of tea and Yang just instinctively slaps the tea away, just like out of like a response, you know?
But again, like that's something no
Oh, poor.
Actually took the
Fuck
steps
off.
to end herself.
Like,
Get to
fuck
that point,
off.
there's nothing that can save you.
Oh my god, John fucking makes me so mad. Motherfucker has. You know what's his perfect audio? The perfect thing to describe John is that TikTok audio. I didn't do fucking shit! Cause he doesn't. He saved Weiss. That's fucking it.
That is actually the thing. Like, when are they ever gonna allow him to have a cool, like, action scene or something? Especially since he's...
Never fucking done shit. Never will do fucking shit. Dude, well, he's leader of his team. No, he's fucking not. They made a joke about it because they were arguing over the names. She was like, "We're Team Junior," and Ren was like, "No, Ruby's the leader." So it's oh shit, my mic fell. So it's Ranger. He doesn't even lead his own fucking team anymore. He passed that responsibility to fucking Ruby.
Again, her shouldering more responsibility and him just kind of prancing around like
He's a fucking useless sack of shit, and the only reason he keeps getting spotlighted in the show is because Miles Luna wants to keep getting pity because apparently he didn't get enough love as a child.
Damn. I will admit it is a problem, like when the beginning of the show like tried to set up that Jean has potential, but we've yet to actually see him live up
Yeah.
to that potential.
Exactly, and then all he is oh woe is me while Ruby actually
Yeah.
goes kills herself.
Ah! Miles Luna shouldn't have been allowed to continue riding with the team after the fucking scandals that he's had. Motherfucker has actively dropped the N-word in studio and actively sexually harassed female co-workers, which, you know, when Vic did that shit, oh, we gotta cut ties with that immediately.
Actually do it. It was just rumors he did.
But fucking Miles Luna, who got fucking proven to have been sexually harassing people, no, well, he left of his own accord, so he can stay and help with the writing at least.
Well, that's the thing. Studios in Hollywood stick with their own, even if they know they're scum. That's why fucking Amber Heard still has a job. That's why fucking Ezra Miller still has a job. Even though their crimes have been, proven, you know, like they will bend over backwards to fucking protect their own, even if they're known pieces of shit. You know.
Yes,
She's still gonna be an Aquaman too.
Nope.
Actually, you know, I actually did see this funny tweet. It was about the Flashpoint movie. You remember the scene where Wonder Woman decapitates Aquaman's wife?
Hey, yes, but real quick, I gotta address something in my chat. Xavier, don't you fucking dare sully Sakura by comparing her to fucking Jean.
I mean,
Sakura
still
contributes to the fucking group.
Not much.
Sakura's a bad bitch. She's cool as fuck. Her and Hinata are the best two women in the fucking series.
Alright, simp.
I ain't no simp.
You are totally a simp.
Not for Sakura. If I simp for anyone from Naruto, it's Hinata.
Dude, you are one of the biggest simps.
The fuck up? Not supposed to help
Half
me
the
back
time you're
there.
like, Danielle, honey, tell me what to think.
He's not that bad. Sometimes I have to be like, no, stop, babe.
Yeah, sometimes she has to correct my stupid, but I still think for myself.
In other words, she tells you what to think.
No, I don't tell him what to think. I just tell him, hey,
Yeah,
maybe.
she runs the budget, but that's just because I have no control over my impulse buying.
It's more like he wants to, I'm trying to think of a good metaphor to put here. I let him think for itself. I'm just here in case he walks a little too
She's
close.
my safety net.
You know what, bud? I just thought of something.
What?
You know something I would, I don't know if you'd be interested in co-writing, but if you would, how about you and me write our own version of Volume 9? Like, that's actually something I would do to kind of vent my frustrations when I found
Well,
something frustrating
I've kind of been doing it because I have a team, I have a beacon team of OCs that I've been writing with.
A lot.
Their team Germ, J-E-R-M. There's Jameson, his cousin Ethan, their friend Romero, and their friend Michaela. Jameson being the closest thing I've ever written to a self-insert, just because he physically looks kind of like me, because he's tall and skinny with long brown hair. And he is...
I gotta ask, what is considered a self-insert?
It's if you don't
Well,
of your own
no.
personality and just plop them
There are
in.
2 points that can make something a self-insert. One, if it's just fucking you, personality-wise. That's the big one that a lot of people look for. However, the other key qualifier that you are looking at a self-insert is when at every turn, that character is either getting mass amounts of pity aimed their way or is getting Gary or Mary stewed.
Okay. All right.
Which is
Have
why I
actually
call
told-
Jean a self-insert, because every single fucking second, Miles Luna's like, Jean, pity Jean, don't you feel bad for Jean?
One ever self-insert I've ever seen that doesn't get like the complete spotlight. In fact, gets the opposite. It's just Mineta.
Yeah, Mineta is the MHA author's self-insert, which is a little concerning, but...
But it's weird that
Um,
he's also painted in the not good guy role. Which
I'm
he
actually.
usually
Can I
do.
actually because I actually kind of came up because you know about my characters, Coy, McLeod, Argon, and all that stuff, Walker, right?
Yeah.
I actually came up with a Ruby variant. If you would like to hear that backstory.
Sure.
All right. Basically, it starts off with Serpent Faunus Captain Atlas Captains Argon and Eric McLeod. They are after a gang of bandits that have been kind of going across and terrorizing Remnant. Been kind of like moving from place to place, causing issues wherever they go. Right.
Right.
So eventually, they send these two Atlas captains, Argon and Eric, to deal with them. Eventually, they corner the bandits in Vacuo and try to settle things peacefully. That does not happen. A fight ensues, which draws in the Grim, and the only two survivors are Argon and Eric.
Okay.
Thing is, though, they do hear crying. Because what happens is eventually what happens is they find a baby beneath a collapsed tent.
Okay.
So they take the baby in as their own and kind of try to raise it together. Like Eric taking main custody while Argon was like a mentor / uncle.
Okay. So is that like just a loose overview?
That's kind of like the origin, like for Coy, being his name.
Alright.
That's how they find him. And, they then proceed to spend the next 7 years, I'd say they started training him around 5 years old. That's when they started teaching him all their stuff.
Is there a particular reason there was a baby there?
That's the thing. It's ambiguous. They're not sure if the baby was one of the bandits or if the baby was stolen.
Well, because that's
It's-
like a really random thing to just throw it into the middle of a war zone with like no explanation.
That's the thing. It wasn't a war zone. They just happened to corner the bandits at their campsite near Vacuo.
It's for an infant equivalent, so like that's really random.
But yeah, I'm leaving it ambiguous whether the baby was actually one of the bandits or stolen. I'm gonna leave that ambiguous.
Okay.
I'm just saying from an outsider's perspective, that's not really the vibe I'm getting. It just feels like suddenly baby.
So, you mind if I go on my... Damn it. If I tell you the ones
Anyways.
for my more
Well,
main...
finish, Walker. Let him finish.
There,
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright, so anyways. So yeah, they decide to, after nobody claims the child, because even they themselves aren't sure whether the baby was stolen or belonged to one of the bandits, nobody claims the child, so eventually they decide to just raise it as their own.
Okay.
Once he hits around 5 years old, they start training him, teaching him what they know. And it's around 7 years old where the Atlas captains are invited to a Schnee dinner party, which normally they aren't because, they're just captains. But this is just one of those things where Jacques Schnee is trying to look good, so he invites, even the lowly captains to a dinner party, Like a self-image thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways, that's where Coy and Weiss meet and actually become friends. So yeah, Coy makes his first friend with Weiss because they didn't really send him to school because they were kind of worried he would get bullied or picked on because of, well, he was possibly the child of bandits, and Atlas already is very,
Okay, then that actually raises an important question. Why would Weiss want to waste her time with them? Because especially before she meets Ruby, she's very much a product of her family. She's
Bear in mind, this is when they're-
looks down her nose at people. She's Miss Snooty, much like.
bear in mind this they are younger here. They're around 7 years old.
That doesn't
So I'd like
really
to-
change it because that kind
The fact that someone actually her age.
At the party, yeah, that would be enough for most kids.
Would it though? Because she was brought up very differently. She talks about that a lot, that she didn't really have much of childhood. She was constantly taught etiquette. Constantly taught
Exactly, though. So if she finally saw someone her age and decided that she might finally have an opportunity to not have to be...
throw it all away immediately. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's the thing. She's not throwing. She's not throwing anything.
What would Coy do to make her feel comfortable to have a friendship? What would that be? Because you can't just say she threw it all away at a whim. She is 7.
Well, she's not really throwing anything away.
Well, that's the thing too. It like, yeah. First of all, like, why seize a child her own age? And Coy was just friendly to her. No ulterior motives. He was just friendly. Because that's just the kind of kid that Eric and Argon raised.
Which I could see having an initial interest, but it wouldn't be like over the course of that one dinner that she'd be like immediately friendship. You also
Well, right. No, that friendship builds over. You know, like he asks her, like, you want to go. You know, that friendship builds over time. You know, like it starts off like, you know, like, hey, like while these adults are doing boring adult stuff, you want to go do something, and you know they would like.
Her again, though, if this is an overtime thing, because if he only showed up because of an image thing, it's not likely he'd see her again very often.
Right. So, I'm
See,
thinking
that's
either
what I
they
thought
just.
it would happen over the one night, is because there's not really
Wow.
much chance for him to see her again after that.
Unless maybe Weiss, like, you know, like specifically requests to see him, and Jacques does it to just kind of shut her up. Like, fine, you can see that kid again, whatever.
Well, but why would you do that? That's my question.
Either that or Eric are gonna get a promotion.
If it's just one night, she wouldn't be like willing.
Well, the other thing to keep in mind is, while Eric and Argon are captains at the moment, Argon is a strategic genius. He's considered up and coming. Like, in fact, a lot of people even believe that if Ironwood wasn't general, that Argon would be made general.
Okay.
Also, the fact that Argon's a Faunus.
So that's even more questionable for why he would get a chance to hang out with him. Like, yes, he'd be slowly working his way up the ranks, but there's no way that Jacques would ever let his daughter be associated with a family with a Faunus in it. He's insanely racist, and she's instilled with that racism from a young age, as we see throughout.
At the same time, though, if Argon does eventually become general, Jacques probably would want to be in the good graces of that general, since him and Ironwood don't necessarily get along.
Yes,
So why not try to? Why not try to schmooze over with the new possible up and coming?
That still doesn't explain why his son would be there, though. That's what I'm saying. Is this feels like an opportunity for the general to have interactions with the Schnee family, but given the kind of person that Weiss is in the beginning of the show, she wouldn't waste her time with someone like him. And
I don't know. It's kind of.
I could see maybe she would want a friendship. You also got to remember something that were revealed is that Jacques was very much about image to the point of abuse with his children. He's known to hit his kids if they so much as tarnish their image in the slightest. She freaks out at one party after a relatively traumatizing event that he could explain away, and what does Jacques do?
Right.
He takes her away from the family. He disowns her over that. So there's no way a 7-year-old would risk abuse from daddy that quickly.
Well, again, though, like, it's kind of debatable just because we never really see much of that part of the life. So I think,
That's
like,
why I'm saying
we.
we should develop that part, because it is kind of empty and just kind of.
Well,
suddenly
that's kind of a
happens.
side thing, because, like, I haven't even gotten to the big stuff yet. Like, because, yeah, what happens eventually is, about a couple of years later, Argon's wife, who happens to be a Fox Faunus, ends up getting murdered in a hate crime.
Okay.
You know, eventually the killers are found, but the thing is, those killers happen to be young men who are business partners of Jacques. So they're let go out of circumstantial evidence.
Okay.
A couple weeks later, actually a month later, those same killers are found dead in a factory. But there's no evidence to tie anyone to it. You know, Eric kind of suspects Argon, but he doesn't say anything because, one, he sympathizes Argon losing his wife, and two, he also feels like the little shits just had it coming.
See, that's what I'm saying. This feels more like an Argon
Well, I'm setting up. I'm setting up his story, like, you know, because that's the thing. Like, it's gonna have something to do with him, is the thing, though, because like that murder is going to lead to Argon's downfall, his downward spiral. Because the thing is, Argon eventually grows fed up with the way not only Atlas is run, but the way Remnant is run, and feels that, like, there needs to be genuine change, and the only way he's going to be able to get genuine change is through force. Like, trying to play by the rules and, like, waiting for change to slowly happen over time isn't enough.
Okay, and like I
So
said,
eventually...
I'm far more invested in Argon here than Coy.
Well, that's the point. Argon is every time Colby uses him is meant to be the villain of Coy's arc.
Well, but again, I'm having a hard time seeing where Coy fits into this.
Well, that's kind of what I'm building to, like, you know.
Okay, well, get to it. 'Cause so far,
Okay.
this doesn't have anything to do with it.
You're
You know, consider this the prologue to the story, okay? Okay. Anyways, so eventually, Argon is able to start a military coup
Okay.
and attempts to take over Atlas. You know, he asks Eric to join him, but Eric feels what Argon is doing is wrong. He manages to escape and basically gathers Coy up and sends him away to Vale because he doesn't want Coy to get caught up in a potential civil war.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, Eric promises that once everything's over, he'll come and get Coy. He set Coy, like, you know, he's already set Coy up with a decent little space in Vale. Yeah, he has it, like, yeah, he's got him set up in Vale and stuff. He'll eventually come for him when the war is over. And that was the last time Coy ever sees Eric. Coy goes to Vale, but never really hears back from Eric. Years start to pass, still no word from Eric. And any word about the Atlas uprising coup is downplayed in the media. They try to keep it vague and don't go into detail because Atlas fears that if, like, the full details got out, that'd be seen as a sign of weakness.
right.
So they try to downplay it and try to act like barely even talk about it. So eventually, Coy just is like, he's never coming. So he has to grow up really fast. And bear in mind, he's 10 years old at the time. So yeah, he spends the next 7 years just living on his own, getting a part-time job at the library. Maybe the Dust Door, I imagine he'd have to be older to work at.
Probably.
But yeah. Basic.
If he got completely set up, why does the world need a job?
Well, no, eventually. Like, because
okay.
if he's gonna be there for years, like, you know,
Okay.
you know,
Gotcha.
yeah, given a few years, Coy realizes,
on.
you know, if he wants to keep up, like, his living situation, he will have to get a job, which he does. And, you know, ends up living the next 7 years of his life in Vale. Now, you're probably wondering, why doesn't he ever just go back to Atlas? Because he's afraid of what he'll Oh. I was gonna say because...
I feel far more invested in what's going on in Atlas and what's going on with Coy. Because I feel like what's going on with Coy is more reactionary to what's happening rather than causing anything, which kind of leaves things really flat. Because
All right, I'm gonna keep this conversation going up after this, but I'm gonna end the stream here because it's 1:35 in the morning. But we're gonna keep this conversation going afterwards. Boink. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you watched on Twitch, go subscribe to YouTube. If you watched on YouTube, go follow the Twitch.
I can't hear him at all. Discord is my cutout.
What?
Your Discord light isn't even coming on when you're talking.
OBS is still picking it up. Anyways,
Yeah, okay.
thank you all so much for watching and all that good shit. I'll be back tomorrow with... I'm not sure if I can get Coy to buy Phasmophobia and play with that with me. We'll do that, but... Unsure at the moment, but I'll be back tomorrow because we are getting 2 streams minimum every weekend for this whole month so I can fucking reach the count to be an affiliate.